change scene, and we're ready to go. Hello, welcome in. Right, today is going to be a bit of an odd jobs day. I've started listing off some things that I want to get done, and they're here, there, and everywhere. I need to do some things at the logging cabin, some things at the bank, several bits and pieces jobs, but having them finished will make me feel pleased and happy that it's done. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Blue Jay, welcome in. Happy Thursday to you too. Mrs. Dragon just appeared and was looking at the litter tray. Went, oh yeah, I cleared it. I just forgot to top it up. Which I'm imagining if I forgot and Mrs. Dragon didn't fix it, Jasmine would be in the litter box at some point looking very confused. How are you doing this fine and lovely Thursday? Ooh, chickens, while I remember. Let's just slaughter them all. I've been breeding them up because I wanted some feathers and chicken. And now I'm getting them. Plus some XP. Ooh, and a head. I wasn't on the list to do. However, it makes sense. I've also been doing it because it gets rid of some of the wheat seeds. I've been harvesting a reasonable amount of wheat just because I needed target blocks? Yeah, target blocks. And because I've harvested loads of wheat, I've ended up with wheat seeds, which I don't have a use for, so I figured if I have chickens, that gives me an excuse to use up the wheat seeds. I barely touched them. But, you know, chickens are good food. Right, let's throw that stuff in here. No, not here. Here. See? Random bits and pieces. Very, very random. Now the first thing I would like to do is head on over to the bank and we'll do some work there. The resources I'll need will be quartz. I think mostly smooth quartz. That. I need pillars and smooth quartz stairs. Not brick. Not brick. Pillars. Oh, I don't have a lot of pillars. Maybe I'll buy some. And deep slate tiles. Which I have a few in here. Not a lot. Let's go trade a little bit and then we'll head over to the bank. Every time I come out, that gas makes me jump a little bit. I should be used to him by now. It's just that I'm not. I'm tempted to move it. Although if I do that, there is a significant chance Impish will join me on the server at some point and be very confused. Oh, I also need the stone cutter. Which in theory should be in this chest. Oh wow. I love it when I know where things are. And off we pop. The bank is looking quite complete. My final thing to do with it is just tidy up the back. It's a very, very small job to do, but it will make me happy. We have all the redstone that hangs out the back here. It just needs wrapping. I have to break this one. Now the wall sits in one. Let's do this first. So the wall would be in line with this bit, which means deep slate has to go to here. The only thing I need to consider is how well that works. We've got pillars with 5 blocks of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Excellent Queen, welcome in. Now that is something. It is something. I can't remember how much progress had been made at the bank last time you were here. Please do share, because I'm quite happy with this. It works nicely. I'm going to use the deep slate tiles just to mark it out. 3, 4, 5 tile, and then that only gives me 1 block and then a tile. So perhaps we just make this back section with 6 blocks of spacing, and then It won't match the rest of the build, but it's close enough that you won't notice. Alternatively, last time I watched, there was no bank. Goes hides in the corner. There's no shame. You have a busy life. If I don't extend these out to 6 long segments, and we keep the pattern, it has to be 2, 3, 4, 5. The pillar would be here, which isn't terrible. It just.
Hey, Scott's here.
Hey, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott. So, as you haven't seen, we have a channel point redemption set up and it's all working. It's an expensive one. I doubt you've got the money for it. It's very expensive. It's a diamond wishing well. I think it's called wishing well. We have to throw a diamond in and then it will all work. I'm sure at some point during the stream someone will redeem it and then you can see it. But it works quite well. But for now, whilst no one's spending the money, I'm going to continue with my project. Let's pop up here. I do need a lot more cobble deep. I wish for. Okay. Let's grab the diamond. You paid for it. Let's get it done. So I should say there is also a clever system that I designed whilst live that delays inputs and that filters things out. So if I were to say throw some quartz in, the filter would pick it up and it will spit it out and it will end up on the ground. He says confidently, there it is! So I get my stuff back. So if I ever drop anything that's not supposed to go in, it gets returned to me. But if I throw a diamond in, it gets picked up, filtered out and sent to the bank. There's also a delay on the system so that you can't have them going through too quickly. And the reason for that, you'll hear shortly. Any moment now. There we go. So we get a jingle and the number goes up. So we have 8 diamonds in the vault so far. And the vault is in... Yeah, see? 8! Speaking of which, I'm going to do that task now. Let's double check this. Dude, that's it. Thanks, Blue Jay. What I need... Oh, clear my inventory. Ignore that thing over there. It's a future project. Ignore that over there. And this and that and that and that. Ooh. There may be plans for a building to go next to the bank already. I'm working on this with Impish. We've been very much back and forth where I'll design something, Impish goes, oh, I like that. So, like putting crates in the floor so you can see the windows down below for a basement. Blue Jay says, I've never made my redstone any redstone displays before. May have to give one a try. It's worth it. It's good fun. This is the... Hang on. No, this was Impish's original mock-up here. Which she did based on my ground floor design, and then she did the basement design, then I took what she did and I've done more changes to it, so we have a 2-wide staircase. So this is now the plan storage for terracotta and glazed terracotta and sherds. However, there'll probably be more iterations. I made the windows a little bit taller and yeah, I'm happy with this. However, we then had a discussion about needing to do upstairs, which Impish did a far better job than I did, but I did the basement for this, and then she went, oh, I like that, and then designed the upstairs, and they were, oh, I like that, and then I've copied her bit over here and shown her how I would envision doing it for the shop next door, because we've got 2 units here. And it's like, well, we could make a staircase up to this for the pottery shop, but then how do you fit a staircase in here without eating into the thing? And I think Impish's solution was just a ladder, which is fine. However, my solution was, well, if the other shop you could get in and there was several things here and we just had stairs going up, you could have the upstairs for both shops could be accessed from this one. Because realistically, the pottery shop has already got the basement. But yeah, that's a future project. Wait, why was I here for? Oh, I remember now. I wanted to check the sign in the basement. Also, I want to do that at some point. Let me make a list. I've got my pen and paper. I need beehives. 2 beehives. Everything else is just kind of spruce. I'm going to take the screenshot in case I need to refer to it. I should be able to remember. Oh yeah, I also realised that this room is bigger than I built it in survival. I made it 3 by 3, not 5 by 3. I want that sign. Question is, what colour is that? That light blue dye? I think it's light blue dye and ink sac, glow ink sac. IQ! No, it isn't. Is it blue? No, it's not blue. Oh, it's cyan. So I need cyan dye. Cyan dye. That's all I came over for, was to check that out and got distracted. Cyan dye. Glow. That's all. Your builds are so nice, it would be epic to walk around and see it. I mean, one day. Right, what am I doing? I was doing stuff on the back. I'm getting distracted by the dyes. I'll do that later. Let's continue with block placement first. Still light. I can fly back and get some more deep slate. Cobbled deep slate. I think I'm going to do it to that point. It's not that much bigger. And then it keeps the pattern. Which, whilst not a huge deal, consistency is nice to have. Let's go with ender chest, shockbox. This can have all of the components that I need for the project. Not entirely sure why I have a light grey stained glass. Did I break something? No idea. I'll take the ender chest with me because that's got my fortune pick and access to storage. Fortune pick. I think the simplest and easiest way to get some deep slate. Oh, second thought. I have an idea. There's an area I need to light up the other side of the bank. No, it's the other side of this. No, it's the other side of the bank. My memory's not good, clearly. Not that. It was cyan. Be green. That's going to use up a lava, but who cares? Glowing sacks, what I remember. One of those. I'm assuming it's just blue and green. Makes 2 cyan. Been a while, alright. Did I have one in there the whole time? I probably did. Oh, torches. That is not many torches. Okay. Much as this annoys me. It's a quick and easy way to get some coal. One day I'll have a wither farm, with a skeleton farm, and I'll have loads of coal from that. But I haven't yet, so... that'll probably do. Got sticks in this chest. Some. Maybe. I've been using all my sticks. Ah. So this back in. Emeralds over here. Yeah, I'm all over the place today. Can you tell? Also, Ice and Green, how are things? Sticks. Some up here. Some. I don't want to use any of that stuff. I use those. Now we'll go for a trip. It's not like I don't have sticks. They're just not at my place. So we'll go by the logging cabin. Pick up some sticks and take them back. Also might take some bamboo with me. I spent a little while over this way during the week just stocking up. See, I've got bamboo again. Let's go with boop boop. Like that. And 2 more, please. Sticks. And bamboo blocks. Done. Things are crappy. The job I was supposed to get got pulled from under me yesterday. The person that was quitting decided to not quit. So now I'm back in the loop of having no idea. I'm sorry, Ice and Green. I hope something works out soon. It's unfortunately really tough in the job market at the moment. I was talking with Mr. Dragon recently. She's quite happy at. Well, we're in a good position with her job, but she's not happy and she wants to move on. But knowing that all of the options everyone is applying, so you go, yep. Even if I am an amazing candidate, there's 100 people applying for this job. I might just be going back to school and get my nurse degree. I mean, it sounds like a very, very good job to go for because it's in high demand, but there's a lot of work to get your nursing degree, and then the pay for nurses is terrible. I mean, considering it is not an easy job. It takes a long time to do your qualifications for it. They don't pay very well considering the amount of effort going in. Hey Winch, congratulations on being the first one here. Absolutely no one else claimed it, so therefore it's yours. Welcome in. Give me 1 second, let me throw this bamboo in. So we're going to go do some caving. I need deep slate. Probably only about 2 stacks. But I have a hole to fill in. It was on the far side of either this hill or that hill. I can't remember which it was. But I'm in the area enough that it's worth filling it in. This looks like a hole. This does look like a hole. Let's start with some torches. I'll head down the cave shortly, but starting off with just lighting up the opening area. Nothing stressful, just get a bit of lighting up. As I need deep slate anyway, we can come down here, grab the stuff I need, and improve the situation for when I eventually build some farms over this way. Hello! Although, it doesn't seem to open up particularly. Thank you, Scott, for the beautiful sounding trumpet voluntary. I know I'm not doing a particularly good job of lighting up. I say not particularly. It's a terrible job. As long as a child doesn't come towards me, we're okay. This is where you died before. Is it? Don't remember dying down here. I don't know if I've been down here. I mean, there was some lighting, but I don't think so. This is just a cave system that's nearby to the bank. As I plan on eventually building creeper farms in the area, it makes sense just to come down, see if it opens up much, and light it up as I go. Basically, I want to head down. Anyway, what makes you think I've ever died in Minecraft? I'm professional. Dead end. Although with how little is opening up, I'm not really expecting to even find deep slate at this rate. With a bag, welcome in. Your name looks particularly bright. Have you changed the colour by chance? I like it. Just seems to be popping on my screen. None of this is deep slate. Which is fine. Fine. There's other places I can. Oh yeah, it's going down here as a whole. Ow! Rude. I do not wish to be shot at. Deep slate. Not recently. Okay. This seems to be particularly poppy. It's catching my eye. Anyway, I like it. I'm awesome, so of course my name pops on your screen. I mean, you don't know how big the smile is on my face every time you enter the chat. I'll say deep slate. It's not much of it, is there? I mean, it's enough. Oh. Let's go with some torches. Like so. As I say, I only need 2 or 3 stacks of cobbled deep slate. I was expecting to find some exposed stuff, but this will do. Look, I'll be back. Just need to get my daughter to bed. Good luck on getting the child to bed. Sometimes they resist. Remember, resistance is annoying, so please don't do it. Also doing this, I might discover something cool. Oh look, I found myself! Because I'm cool. That was nice, I needed to hear that. Really? I say nice things to you all the time. You should be used to it by now. You should be numb to it. I only occasionally say mean things to you. And it's only partially because I'm scared of you. I don't enjoy mining for deep slate. I'm really thankful that I don't need a lot. And in some ways, whilst I was hoping to find a cave that I could explore and get some diamonds while I'm down here, this is technically quicker than that. So this is probably for the best. I mean, today I know you normally say this. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, you've had a day that's needed that. But I'm glad that I can assist. Said 3 stacks would do me, so let's keep going. 2 stacks may even be enough, but if I don't get enough whilst I'm down here, I will be kicking myself as I'm having to head back down here to get some more. Hello? I found a cave. This was not on the agenda, but you know. How much do I want to risk my life? How much do you want me to risk my life? Cave-ish. Yeah, cave-ish. I hate abandoned mineshaft. I always get lost. I'm not too bad, generally. Generally, I'm pretty good at not getting lost in caves. I don't need that, but I will take the coal and the rails and the detector rails. Apparently, I've not had detector rails before. Sure, take some torches. Scott going for the hug. Scott gives giant squishy hug to Witherbag. Not just a regular hug, a squishy hug. I'm also not planning on exploring in too much detail. I just couldn't help but look around a couple of corners. Should probably top up my food. Hello? 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 What is a squishy hug? Don't ask me, I didn't write it. I can't remember who wrote that one. Squishy hug, like when you squeeze someone so hard they go squish. Ooh, glowing sacks. That worked. Also, cobbled deep slate. See, just what I need. There was diamonds too. Where? Also, I see a face in that. You see the mouth there? 2 eyes? I don't see diamond. Or was that the glowing? I think it was the glowing. Before I forget, let's just top this up. So I have some space in my inventory. Just making sure I was breaking that with the correct pick. I hear spiders, which is never good. Especially in a cave. I think it's that way. Unusual for these not to have a thing above. Come on, let's have a look. Just having a look. Oh, how disappointing. Up here, around we go. Go have a look at that cave spider area. Or not cave spider. Oh. I'm using the wrong pick. That's a cave spider. Ha! Question is, where did you come from? They don't naturally spawn. They only spawn. They only come about because of cave spider spawners. So it must be the other one, the other side of the wall where he was. Oh yeah, I need this stuff. Also saw a good friend today, so I was able to have a good vent. Good. Everyone needs to be able to vent sometimes. Yeah. Should maybe, just maybe, deep slate. I saw him above my head. Running! Right, there is floating gravel there, so I need to be a little bit cautious of that. But diamonds! That was a lot of cave spiders. I don't know. I wasn't counting and I don't want to count. Feelings of breaking monster spawners, forbidden or gotten? I wouldn't say forbidden, because I have broken monster spawners, just not many. I think the only one I've actually broken was silverfish. I could see myself breaking more in the future, but something I tend to avoid. It's just a learnt behaviour of, well, I shouldn't because they are finite. Same with breaking cobwebs still feels wrong to me. Silverfish spawners are a break every time for me. So I have disabled silverfish spawners in the past where you make the effort to have enough named ones in the vicinity of the spawn that it basically stops it working. But it is a lot of work, and now that we can have infesting potions, it's less of an issue because whilst you can get them from spawners, it's a much slower rate than many other things, so it kind of nullifies the need. It used to be that that was your only way of getting silverfish. Also, this is not the way out. I'm just looking out of curiosity. And curiosity has never done anything bad. Hello! This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I've just allowed myself to get a little bit distracted. Hello? You know, you don't get distracted, you never have any fun. Ooh, hello! I see some diamonds. Whee! Mine! This feels like an opportunity to have a problem. You know what they say? No risk, no reward. Or no entertaining clips. One of those. Ooh, another diamond on a ledge, though. I can land up there. Let's land here. Just having a view around. If I break that one, it's going to drop. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I can handle going fetching it, but it's worth checking for others around here first. Whoops. Things fine. Also, I need gunpowder, so looting sword makes more sense. No risk, no reward. For me, I just stayed hiding. Also, the interesting thing is this is where I came in. Didn't see those. Also, I need deep sleep. We're up 11 diamonds. Might keep me from going bankrupt from people redeeming wishing wells. That was rude. That was also rude. Got him. He may have got me too, but you know. He's dead. And I'm not. Yet. Hello. But why are you so hostile? I said hello and he came to attack me. Maybe he's heard my reputation. That makes me curious. Whenever there's enough that you can see through a gap, it makes me want to look. Does anyone else see those diamonds over there? Admit it, sometimes I've got an eye. In fact, I've got two. That was not the plan. That was the plan. Be amazed if I can get back to the other diamond that I saw, but you know. I would describe this as probably worth it. Although now I've just dropped a diamond. Oh, didn't pick it up. Right, that's where I came from. Go down the sensible way. I saw the spider. He saw me too. Ow. Ow! Stop it! I said stop it! I did not enjoy that. I know, it's surprising, isn't it? Oh, a geode. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Notice my sense of direction? Diamond. There's a chance there is more in the... here. Probably should have headed down this way first of all, and then gone out the way that I was just exploring, but... Insight. Ow. Ooh. Cute. Mine shaft. Not where I broke into the cave, but I'm not going to get out the way I came in. I'm too far down. But it's more worthwhile just exploring where I think I can get up and breaking my way up there. Did I look at him? I don't think I did. Doesn't sound like it. We are at 18. That is not particularly high in the world. So did I get... I got some cobbled. It's like probably enough. This is not the way. Do I just go straight up? Or do I try and find a way out? I think I just go straight up. I'm going to put F3 up so I can see what height I'm in the world. There is a significant chance I'm underneath the hill, but I can get up to 60 blocks high. Chances are reasonable I can get out. Oh. This is not what I was looking for, but... Just going to look over this way. In case there is a way out. And even if not, I've had a chance and I've got higher anyway, so. Hope you're not under a mountain. That's always the hope. Looking promising. With such a solid level of dirt and the fact there was grass in the cave down there. Not guaranteed. I mean, it's looking like I'm under a mountain. I heard a mob take damage. And a bat. Y equals 86. Interesting. They don't find this in every cave system. Nor do you see cats. If I had iron, I'd give it to you, sir. I do not. Means there's a village over here. Yep, this looks like a village. Oh, a golem cave. Yeah, they're well documented. So the pillager outpost should be just a... Where am I? Where am I? There's the bank. I went down here. You are where you need to be. Wait, what's that from? You didn't always take me where I wanted to go. No, but I always took where you needed to be. Doctor Who. So the stuff in there. I was going to say junk. It's not all junk. Technically. Yes, it was the TARDIS. Yeah. Although it... What was her name? You took the body of... You called me sexy. Yes, but don't you tell everyone. I need this. And not this. That. Let's do that. Actually, I'll sleep first. Sleep. And I'll drink my drink. I do not have tea today. I didn't make tea and it's too warm, so I decided I shall just have a cool drink. So I popped to my local supermarket and got some Pepsi Max caffeine free. It's quite refreshing. Did we do the well today? The well is already... The well is done. The bank is done. The 7-segment display is done. What do you mean, did we... Oh, you mean have we thrown money? We have. We thrown a diamond in. Diamonds. Oh, cyan. There, that's the right colour now. But yes, a diamond has gone in. Iceland Queen redeemed 10,000 channel points in order for me to throw a diamond into the well. I've gone caving, so I've just gained 34. So I'm good for a while. I can afford people to redeem it for now. I want my rockets. What do they wish for? A job. Don't need that, don't need that. Keep torches. Stonecutter. This, what is this? There's tile. Deep slate tiles. Deep slate tiles. We'll see how far we get around with this stack. I can make more if I need it, which I probably... Oh, that's going to bug me. So the sensible thing to do would be to put some torches down here, build the wall up, and that would get filled in. Same over here, this should all be filled in to the right height. Although the wall does go down 3 here. I've got enough, I can afford it, so let's just do it. Worst case scenario, I'm using a bit more deep slate than I technically need to, but not that expensive. Right, another stack, please. I really should be using better food than bread. Too much. Nope. Stonecutter. Deep slate tiles. The reason I'd rather not make like 10 stacks of deep slate tiles is because I don't have much cold deep slate. And so I'd rather have some cold deep slate spare that I can turn into tiles or brick or chiseled, rather than having one thing. Although I have to admit, I'm not sure what I can turn into what using the stonecutter. I know there are some types, like you can turn deep slate tiles into deep slate tile slabs, but I don't know other than that. Right, it's time to place the pillars and stuff. Deep slate. Quartz pillars, smooth quartz. And I'll do... not quartz. Oh, wrong one. Just go with 32 smooth quartz slabs for now. And I need something scaffoldable stones. Work? Not what I meant, but... So here... oh, it's regular quartz. No, it isn't. It shouldn't be regular quartz. These are the wrong blocks. I don't know who placed those. I'm going to blame Impish. Most because she's not here. Toast is the next level from bread. I mean, you're not wrong, but I meant more than that. 1, 2, 3 for the stairs. 1, 2, 3 slabs. 1, 2, 3 for the stairs. 1, 2 the slabs. There. Slab. Oh, on the back side it might be difficult or different. Let's work it out. So it'd be 1, 2, 3 for stairs. 1, 2, 3 for slabs. 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. So in the middle here it will have to be bigger. Either that or... okay. 3. Yeah. Done the pillars closer together on the front. Biggerer, yeah. It's when something is more big. It's biggerer. Right. That's why I've done it closer at the front. Which is fine, actually. I can do that. So we have pillar. Smooth quartz blocks. 1, 2, 3. Then pillar there. Does mean that this doesn't have a lot of spacing. I think I'm okay with that. This pillar won't be seen. Nor will this one. Two, three. Let's take this out. We'll leave the slabs in. There. There. Boop, boop. Do the same on the other side. We may end up with a big gap in the middle, which matches the front. I think that'll be okay. Not smooth quartz blocks. Pillar. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the middle. Which is fine. This out. These. I want that. I'm picking these up. While I'm in here, though, it probably makes sense just a little bit of torch spam. Want to make sure nothing spawns in here, because that would be not ideal. I can make it! I can make it! I can't make it. Whee! We're going to the same height as that. I'm going to be using a lot of this stuff. Oh, there's a thought. Do I do the back of the building shorter? Because we could have it where it's boxed off to here and then it's flat, same as it. Nah, I think I'll just fall down a hole. I think we'll make it big and square. It's simpler. First off, also whether I see you saying that you're going to tattletale. See, drinking Pepsi makes night come faster. Right, building this wall up. I will be out of quartz very, very soon. However, I'm okay with it. Because realistically, once I'm out of quartz, I then know how much I need. That pillars all the way up.
Forbidden donut.
How is the donut today? Hi, Zach and friends! What about people that you aren't friends with? What about the mortal enemies that exist in chat? Aren't you going to say hello to them? Aren't you? Although I have no idea who you could possibly be mortal enemies with. You're too nice. I don't think there are any of those. Full stop? Or you mean here? Whee! Stone, stone. Pillar! Maybe he means your friends, especially not in this chat. Maybe? But then I don't know if I have many friends. I've never had many friends. As I've been reminded most of my life. I have very few friends. The friends I do have, I value. Whoop. Oh, I've already done. Quartz pillar here. Nice. Donut, out of curiosity, were you here when we finished the bank? It's a relatively recent thing to have finished, and I struggle to remember who was in what streams and then whether they were there at the time of the stream where I finished something. Plus, I'm just really looking for an opportunity to go, look at my redstone. It works. I didn't design it or anything, but you know, it's mine. I own it, therefore it's mine. I deserve all the glory for the thing that I didn't design, but I placed the blocks. Based on the design that someone else put together, but still. Boop, boop. Wow. It's looking a lot more substantial. It wasn't even the first thing that was on my list to do, which is kind of surprising, seeing as the bank has been quite prominent. Redstone is yours now. I mean, yes. Do I understand it? Not as well as I probably could. I haven't given much consideration for how the comparisons are set up on the bottom. There are 4 barrels, which have got varying amounts of non-stackable items in them. So I'm assuming the signal from those is either added or subtracted from each other to make up a signal strength that you need. Well, I know it could be binary. As in a signal strength of 1 and a signal strength of 2. Those both together add up to 3, therefore. Sort of thing. Although it won't be that, will it? It'll be like a signal strength of 1. Just trying to think how you would do it with 4 numbers to have subtracting. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I am out of chiseled, but we do have the stone cutter, so let's pop that in. Block of quartz, quartz pillars. I've got the ability to get a lot more quartz. Just haven't brought it all with me. This is the remnants of what I traded up in order to start the build, knowing that it's enough for the first bit I needed, but not knowing exactly how much I need to build, because I hadn't calculated how deep the redstone went. I didn't need to. think I'm happier with having the building wrap around the redstone with a little bit of a margin. It makes the building look bigger. Which I need, because without it, you know, if this was like 3 blocks shorter, this building wouldn't look massive enough. And I need that. Do we have any more quartz? No. Head down. Got yep, and yep. Here, stair, go, there. And I also need to fill in the blocks underneath. That's not too difficult. Because from down here I can do it? Yeah. Oh, just about. Technically I could use slabs on these bits. It would be more efficient. But also, How many quartz blocks am I saving by doing slabs on these bits? Not that much, I should be worried. That works. Pillar. 3. Pillar. 1, 2, 3. Just about. Got it! First time. Every time. Reach from up here. And run around. Crawl under. 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3. Slab. Slab. One, 2. About 3. Stair, stair. Oh. One, 2, 3. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3 there. 3 there. 2 there. So I need 8 stairs. I mean, I need more for the top. But that's this lower bit done. And that counts for something. Ta-da! One, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. So pillars need to go up on this block and this block. Not a perfect thing, it's not even finished, but that's some progress. The sun is setting, so let's stand near the bed and keep clicking it until eventually it lets me in. Please. Okay. The random jug in here. pen and paper in front of me. Let's cross off the cyan dye, the glow ink. Oh wow, okay. The next things to do are all not here. Take this, we'll head home, get some supplies, buy some quartz to put in the furnace, I suppose. I may even have quartz that can go in the furnace. I mean, I definitely have some. I don't know if I have enough. Ow. Quartz, quartz, quartz. Oh! I mean, I was expecting to not have any. Smooth quartz slabs, we'll take those. Bricks, we'll take those. Smooth quartz. I've got quite a lot. We can do this build. Okay, I did not think I had quite that much. Let's top up on bread, even though I hate the stuff. Get rid of these torches. Is there anything else I needed to grab while I was here? 2 beehives. Beehives? Bread is yummy. Oh yeah. Beehives, I think that's how I make it. There's one there with no bees in it, but I'm just going to make no. Is it regular? Oh, I was thinking it's slab top and bottom. I mean, I wasn't a million miles off, just slightly wrong. Kind of made sense to me. It's more like a honey sandwich. Yeah, see, that back hall is as far back as the building goes. That feels okay. Let's do a stack of pillars. Do not need that on this. We go pillars, smooth quartz. Don't want stone. Just in case I need to place any. I shouldn't do, but I didn't think I had this much. I just didn't think I had enough quartz. I thought this was going to be a, well, I can finish it another day, at least I've been a start. The idea that I could potentially build the rest of this roof is a bit of a surprise. Watch me say that and then find myself a little bit short. But for it to be really funny, it needs to be like 3 blocks short, and that's it. Just don't quite have enough. I go, oh, I have to finish it another day. Don't think that'll be the case, but still, it'll be fun. One, two, three. I also have loads of space up here that I could do something with. I don't know what I would do with it. Realistically, what am I going to do with this? It's not going to be of any use to me. All the lower bit is done. Suppose this would be the sensible thing to do next. There should be stairs. Not stairs, okay. It's just a... There's stairs. Oh, I don't have it in my inventory. That makes sense. That is smooth quartz stairs. And we've got slabs. Let's go with... Probably enough. Oh, you can always craft more. So here would be stair, stair, and stair. Oh, it is equal numbers as well. At least for this bit. Oh, it will be more stairs on the back than there is slabs. Boop. 2, 3. And on the corners as well. Same thing. More being used on the corners. Well, because of the corners. No! I'll never forget you. One stair, 2 stairs, 3 stairs. I don't know if the back of the building's even going to get seen. But thankfully, it's a relatively simple thing to wrap up and just tidy up so that if anything does end up over here, it at least looks reasonable. And realistically, in this world, I plan on doing a lot of travelling in it. Like going over that way for the pillager outpost. Or if I'm going to go past it, I want it to look finished. I think I need 9 lots of stairs. Also, these are top slabs. Is that going to be a problem? I need to put something up here to stop things spawning. If so, what do I put up here? Smooth quartz. There. I think it's 9. I didn't think of that. This is a spawning platform. There'll be ways to light it up, it's just what way do I want to use? Even something as simple as using lichen is an option. Just don't know if I like that option. That might be too bright. And stair. I look forward to getting Swift Sneak. It's a very minor thing to care about, but I really do care. Having torches like that is suboptimal, same with the ones on top. I need to come up with some way of lighting here and the ledge down below that isn't hideous. This up all the way around. It is, okay. Carpets is definitely an option. I don't know if it's the best option. I want to have it look right as you're flying by, if possible. It's not always possible, but if I can, I'd rather take that extra step. You can see the... Oh no, that's not smooth. Oh, smooth. And I should have thought about it, but I needed these to be slabs because I got stairs going down. String shouldn't stop things spawning. Back, so what did I miss? I went caving and I didn't die. I had a couple jump scares. I didn't die, and that's progress. The walls are done. I'm placing in the stuff for the roof, so it's two rings of slabs. And I was just talking about this ledge here, because these are top slabs, they are spawnable spaces. So I need to find a way of making them spawn proof without it looking hideous. I'm not sure what the best method for that is. If you have any ideas, Ice and Green, feel free. So I should probably put some torches on top of that redstone. Unlikely as it is that things would spawn up here, doesn't hurt to throw a few torches up. Work. Put string on white carpet. String shouldn't stop things spawning. If string stopped things spawning, then my creeper farm wouldn't work, and my creeper farm definitely does work. Let's go single player. Okay, it's flatwood. Ah! Was not ready for that. Not the farm I was talking about. The farm I was talking about, not that one either. This one over here. So this one, you'll see there's string on this floor for creepers to spawn on. Go creative mode. Excuse me. Technically this is also on, and that's probably still in spaces for it. Ah, that makes sense. Yes, I'm lazy. Don't judge me. Oh. Yeah, Google says string does not stop spawning. It shouldn't do because it would break farms like this. Farms like this. Yep, see? Works much better when I'm not near all the spawning spaces. If I go back here. Whoop. I mean, we've seen some spawn. I forget what the ideal range would be, so I can't tell how close or far I am. But there is string on all those blocks, and the once a creeper spawns like that, it sets off the piston because of the string. Not a bad thought, and it does stop some things spawning. So string will stop wandering villagers spawning. White carpet is an option, or I could just have a low light level on there, or even just occasional lanterns. Or right, one, and down we go. Feels weird without this being open. You could just cave glowy. You could just the cave glowy thingy. Huh? Oh, the glowberries. Glowberries? Use not just. Yes. My brain did not follow that very easily. Not glowberries, the thing on bricks. Huh? The thing on ricks. I'm trying to think what could be ricks. Thing on rocks. Glow lichen. Did say lichen. Thought I said lichen. I didn't say it. I said it earlier before you joined in. Lichen. I don't think it would look terrible to have lanterns there or some glow lichen. But I haven't decided, so I'll probably just throw some torches down for now.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Welcome in, Aladar. How was your shower? Did it help? Do you feel relaxed, refreshed, renewed, rejuvenated, regurgitate? No, not that one. The other ones. And I'm done tripling typing. Was that one on purpose for comedic effect? Because if it was, that's genius. If it wasn't, that's just kind of funny. Also, why are there 3 quartz slabs here? There were 3 quartz slabs on the other side. The same sort of place. I blame Impish. I don't recognise that emo avatar. Evu. Wait. Evie? I think it's Evie. Please tell me if that's the correct way of pronouncing it, just in case they ever wander in and I can go, hey, Evie, without being too ashamed of my mispronunciation of a name. Go with a few. We'll see how far we get around. I can always make more. I just don't want to make more than I need. I want my swift sneak. I really, really want it. What's the chance of this being exactly the right number? Nope. 2, 4, 6. Of course. Perfect. And I'm safe. Nothing could possibly touch me from here. I mean, ultimately, I'm not overly worried about things spawning up here for now. It's not a problem, but long term. Oh, these smooth quartz slabs that it is. That seems quite smart. I should probably continue that. I'm not a fan of placing slabs. It's hard work, but it does save me half the blocks. However, actually not however, on a side note, let's try that again. I want to step away, mostly because my glass is empty and I would like some more drink. I'm going to run to the kitchen and then carefully walk back so I don't spill any of my drink. Let's finish this row and then I'll head to the kitchen. I will be 45 seconds, I suspect. Doesn't take long. And go! I'm back. We could do so much. Wait, what could you do? What could you do, huh? Go on, Scott. Tell me. Not saying we will. Yeah. What power do you have? What could you do? You can't do anything. You have no powers. I was gonna say, remember that time when I had a stone cutter? Where is it? It's right there. We are so close to just having this finished, and it will bring me so much. This wasn't even on the list when I started streaming. In the lead up to streaming today, I've been thinking a lot about the things I would like to get done and how many of them require me doing some recording, which I just haven't had time for in the last week. It's been a little bit busy. I'm looking at working throughout the weekend at the moment as well, so it's a busy time. And so I went, well, I can't work on that, which I was going to work on because I need to do a recording before I can do that. What can I do? And I started listing out all the jobs that I want to get done. This wasn't on the list. This is just something when I started streaming, I went, oh, I could have a look at that. And then I found out that I have the supplies. Or at least some supplies. Makes sense to do it. I was going to work at the logging cabin. I spent some time over there the last few days, just making sure I had enough bamboo. And while I was there, I was thinking, oh, I could do this. Oh, I could do that. And that's the problem with spending time at a particular location in a Minecraft world. You just start thinking about it too much and then design the next thing you want to build. Which is useful because there's other projects that, whilst I would like to get them underway, I can't yet. For example, I want to start building the library. However, I can't yet because I'm planning on a collab with Lily, and Lily is incredibly busy right now. She spent a month on the Pride server. She's then started One Shot. Like, but I want my collab. I want to have some quality time with Lily. Design. What is this madness you talk of? I mean, it's how I play. Not always. It depends. So sometimes I will build things on the fly. Sometimes I will plan it out. But there's also delays sometimes because, well, I want to do a bit of recording so I can make a video around the build. Not just build it on the stream, but share it in a video format so that people that can't join when live can watch it. Wow, I'm going through so many blocks right now. Hoping this is enough. I'm really glad I turned it into slabs. Doing whole blocks on this would be problematic. I don't think I have enough materials that I could have done it. Yeah, some things I will wing, some things I will design out. Depends. The reason that I want to design the library out is because I've got features that I need it to be able to do, and I need to make sure that there's spacing for things. So I've had a play with a design. I'm looking forward to seeing Lily's design, which will probably be far superior to mine. But there may be room for me to take some ideas from her, and she can take some ideas from me, and that's one of the best things about Minecraft collaborations, is just being able to work with someone and develop each other's ideas. The back and forth on the pottery shop with Impish when we were on the server together a couple of days ago. I designed something, she then went, ooh, hold my beer, and then did something that was really cool and brought it to a whole nother level. And then I went, I like it, however, I'm thinking about this. And then my couple of ideas that I proposed, I think, elevate it further. And then she's gone back and come up with something else that looks really good. And it's the yes and of it. It's a very collaborative process, and it means that the output is better for it. I design every build, totally living. What don't you design? I thought you designed all of your builds, Scott. Not really discussed it in the past, so I could very easily just be making assumptions. Okay, that I'm happy with. Oh, I have the beehives, I might as well put those in. I want there to be a desk back here. I haven't got all of the materials required. But that's going there. I want spruce stairs either side, slab in the middle, pressure plate, picture, chair. Yep, I have plans. I also want a villager in there as well. I would say looking pretty good. The walls and the roof on it just elevates it slightly. At some point, I'll actually build the garden here. I just haven't yet. Low priority. Next task. Cross that one off. Okay, next task is going to take me to the logging cabin. So let's unload this stuff back in the storage area. We'll go from there. To be transparent, I place a block with an idea. The rest just happens. Okay. Also, my villager breeder is clearly broken at the moment. I'm not entirely sure why. And I need to fix it. But I don't need to fix it yet because I don't need more villagers currently. I will fix it when I'm forced to. Quartz might as well go straight in over here. Like so. Bow thrown on the ground. I need some chains. If I have some chains, nice. All but those. I need some lantern. I have one lantern. Librarians that sell lanterns? I forget. I could craft them. But when they're only 1 emerald each, I find it less effort to go in here and go, here, take some emeralds. That's all I need. Wonderful. Than it is to figure out how to craft them. Oh. I'm also trying to load up on emeralds slowly so that when I eventually get around to getting all the books, I can do that without having to do loads of trading then. And same with redstone. So. We'll offload some junk, then we'll head along and start planning things. I probably need a bucket or 2. 2 buckets, that'll work perfectly. This in, and we'll head over the hill. I have some ideas for things I want to change in the logging cabin and also to expand for future builds. One of the things I would like is a manual tree harvesting area so I can place saplings and grow them just down here. Another thing is I'd like to be able to harvest mushroom, which I probably could have stored out here, but I didn't think of that. First off, I want to dig it this way. Just going to make a little bit of space for me to work in. Plan things out. What I'd like is a lobby room here with a staircase up. My plan is to have a room above this and potentially some rooms around the outside with windows. I don't exactly know how it's going to work out, but I know enough that I can make a start. It will be very much a break a block, step back, look at it, think about it sort of a thing. Probably going to end up with a similar shaped room as this. There's only 5 blocks wide. is 7, so I might do this as a 7 by 7. That would work. 7 by 7 would work. Torch back there. Torch back there. Three, 5. Square it off and think about it. This. Sometimes, as you say, it's just about placing a few blocks, seeing how it looks, how it feels. Let's go with 2 stacks of brick. Then go here. So this is 7. We then go yeah, 7 by 7. Thinking whether I need to change the roof style here. I'll probably keep it continuous, to be honest. One, two, three. 1, 2. That. Then here would be this. Actually, the torch can stay where it is. That seems reasonable. I would like some spruce. That's dark oak. Spruce. Spruce planks. I can make my doorway. So this steps in here. Then back. Same on this one. But this one, what I'd like to do here, have a staircase going up. Which I may copy from over here. That probably makes sense. I have 2 sets, 2 blocks back. Let's change out the floor. I can then place everything where it needs to be. Oh, it's dark. This one be sideways, sideways. Like so. Lengthways. Like so. And then this gets ripped out. Boop boop. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sideways, 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 straightways. Place a torch for now. The other reason I wanted lanterns with me is I need to copy this into here. Question is, do we do it in the middle of the room or one either side? I feel if I did the other one either side, having a lantern here would be too close together. So I'm just going to go with 2 lanterns. That and like that. Should mean rip these torches out A little bit darker, but I feel accept. I don't know if I try it with two. That one and that one. But, Scott says, sorry, I do like making a blank area than just place a block. Amazing what your mind comes up with. Sometimes yes, sometimes I need to think through several different bits, and so I will use creative to be able to place it and make sure it works. Do I prefer it with two like that or one like that? That feels unnecessary because they're very close together, whereas these are further apart. So I think it's got to be the one in the middle. The fun thing or drawback is that things I build end up not being even, then have to make it part of the build. A good challenge. Yeah. Many different ways of doing it, and I mean, I'm winging it right now. I'm figuring it out as I go, but other times I'll spend more time thinking about it. Morpheus, welcome in. I recognise that emote. That's a Mr. Wiggly. That emote was done by Jumpy Spider Lady, the amazingly talented person behind most of my emotes. Welcome in, Morpheus. Right, how tall do we go? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why I came out to that room. I could have counted it the same way here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's as far as I can reach, which is handy. Some of this will be backfilled in, but that's okay. Yep, not that. Well, not that yet. Clearing out a little bit of space so I can figure out what's being placed where. And also if this room is big enough. Could see a world where I made this longer. Just so that I can have a staircase going up and then back on itself. But realistically we should be fine. I want to be going above this ceiling. So what I may do is make a hole. No, I can. There's a way. I know a way. So if I poke in here, redstone, head over this way. Oh, never mind, I've blocked it off. There isn't a way. I was wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, there is a way, but it's not worth it. What I'm going to do instead. A hole here. Like so. Put a torch down. This is the water stream for the bamboo. Now, one of the things I'm very keen to get done today is move this water up one block. We have leaking ceilings in the bamboo room. And there's two ways to fix it. We can either have the stuff come over the doorway here, which is perfectly doable, or I raise it up a block. Both are fine and options. Just don't know which I prefer. I think I'm just going to put it up, which means we'll need to fill these buckets. So, which I can do. Grab this one here and place it there. Then pick that one up and that one up. Genius, genius, I tell you. But don't brick there. This needs to come out. sign. The stone brick channel will be going at this height instead. That. Already got a torch on that side. This just goes over like so. There may be some items in the hole, but hopefully not. Torch can go up there, be removed from there. We go boop, 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 boop. Ice needs to go here. Sign goes there just to stop any water coming through. Put water there. I'm then going to put that down, pick that up, so I got my full buckets. That's my way out. There. Realistically, my floor needs to be at this height at a minimum. Which in my head shouldn't. Could it be parquet flooring? I don't know. Maybe. Let's head on over this way. Dig straight down. That'll give me access up to. We want this location here, which is 499. So at 499 here, I dig this way, we'll be in line with the stairs. It didn't need to take that much out. Never mind. And if we staircase up from here, we can figure out where we want to get to. So there'll be stairs going instead of this block. So we'll treat it as normal stairs, but I'm not placing the stairs yet. Realistically, what I'd like to do is head up to about halfway. Should then be able to turn around and come back up. Could come. That doesn't seem too unreasonable. Depends on how high. Problem with coming up here is this is block 27, 26, 25. Stairs 26. It is Independence Day here. Well, happy Independence Day. Where are you? Also, welcome in hand unit. India. Oh, okay. I did not know that. It's 2% awkward. Only 2% awkward. That's like me going to a party that I was invited to. Parties where I wasn't invited, more like 4% awkward. But so this gives me the height that I want. However, we are going up 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks. So if we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are stairs, and then we had 3 by 3 here. And then went 1, 2. There is a chance that things may leak. We'll find out soon. 1, 2, 3. Back in. 4. 5. I think this is the correct height. Let's put a torch down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the stair we'd go 1, 2, 3 here. This would be the upper landing. And then we go this way. Is on top of the water stream, which is fine. I am leaking things into the water stream, but we can deal with that. Who did that? I'm joking about the awkwardness because British. I know. I got that. This is being ripped out. I don't actually want to go this far. What we want to go is to here. This would be the top step. The floor would continue over. Obviously, it's not going to be stone here, but to here. And then this is our center point. This way. Yeah. Pockets are full. You fix that. Yep. I don't need all this, don't I? Get rid of that. Head round. Staircase goes up. Top stair, 3 by 3 landing. 1, 2, 4, 5. 3 by 3 landing. Corridor this way. In a way, it would have been nicer to have a corridor than up 5, but I've got to where it gets to here, and I think we have a slight issue with that. Although the floor could be at this point. This would be 5. Ooh. We might be okay. And it would save with the awkward transition going around the stair. Okay. Going upstairs around the corner is a bit of a pain, whereas having a straight bit here and then upstairs this way. Okay, I think that's how we're going to do it again. This archway will be designed the same as that set of stairs to go up. We'll have a landing over here, going over that way, and then stairs going up to end up just on top here. I have a plan, I think. Although before I dig out any more, what I want to do is place the stairs in like I'm make doubly sure that everything lines up. Get well, but I want to be certain. Let's continue with this floor first. I have the spruce on me. Um, very expensive way of doing flooring, but I like it, and as well as that, I've not really utilized it before. Bye, Frog Girl. Welcome in. Boop, boopity boop, and boop. I may even do this room ceiling to make sure I've got light in here before I continue out of the room. I can complete this room before going up the stairs. I can, if I want to. I have the power and the self-control. Boop. Boop. Ah, one short? That's just rude. If only I didn't have to go so far to pick up some more spruce. Oh, wow. Things I can. Just going to take this opportunity to sit here and watch my farm work. Oh, look, flying machine coming towards me. Flying machine going away. While I poke my head in here and check for items in. Oh, done. Interesting. You pulling the He-Man saying we're a scaredy cat? Huh? I'm not following. Please explain. There. That for now. One of the ideas I had for this area, I'm not sure whether... you said I have the power. Oh, I did, you're right. Wait for it. Bear with. Oh, I had a button for it. What do I do?
By the power of Grayskull.
Is that what you were looking for? You had it. It's been a while since I pressed it. Quite a while. Also, though, I never really watched He-Man. I saw bits of it, but I wasn't... not regularly. Before I forget. Got one oak slab I want to put back in the ceiling. Right, I'm running all this way up just so I can go around here and place that. Ooh, oh, bamboo, great, thanks. Back to the grind. So this opening wants to be the same as over there, which I believe is a stair there and there. Do I have a crafting table? Not in here. This one. One over there as well. 8 will do. So this should be like that and that. Same over here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 and boop, boop. Nothing complicated, just tidy. These probably won't stay in this form, but it just looks relatively tiny for now. I'll need 2 doors to put in, but I don't have them yet. That's fine. Oh my dear, no you're working, but the doors. What about the doors? You mean leaving this door open so that I can walk through and use the stuff here and see my bamboo? This is an acceptable time to have the doors open. I'm working. Up here, you are 3 blocks tall in the middle. That was not the plan. But, no, don't hate it. Welcome in, MCA. So at that point, it should be a slab going across. I think I'll continue with the ceiling going basically in line with this, rather than squaring it. Could square it. I mean, technically, a cross of a T. I don't know. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. Two. Let's go for it. I'm gonna put this in here. I might as well unload junk in the chest and leave it down. So this oak. Just need some oak. This farm produces plenty of bamboo. How much am I using? None currently. If nothing else, this goes straight across. If I wanted to do it as a plus shape, we end up with stairs. First 2 blocks. Hang on, think this through. So if I have this down, the lanterns would be here. 4 of them in the room? Kind of okay with that. Let's do that. Okay, I've done bottom stuff once. Eh, 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 eh. One, two, three. Same on this side. Like that. I have failed to make any stairs. But we'll do for now. Does mean that we need you know what? Let's go with 2 stacks again. 2 stacks of stone brick. Worst case scenario, I make more than I need, but it's stone. How much do I care? It's a cheap resource. There's a stair there, it'd be a bottom slab there, so I need that one, that one. One, two, three. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. 2 and So stair, bottom slab, stair again? Is. Ah. There, bottom slab. Stair in the corner doesn't work. That's kind of annoying. We can work with it, it's just slightly annoying because I can't do a corner stair in the corner. So I have to just do it as a slab, I suppose, which isn't in keeping with the rest of the build. But it's probably close enough. Saying boop, boop, and boop. That. I'm going to end up doing a slab there, which offends me slightly. And there's nothing I can really do about it. The one froggy man! Hi! Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. How is the one froggy man today? You join me as I'm placing some stone brick. Isn't it glorious? Look at it! It's a very rare material. So few people use it in modern Minecraft. It's quite posh. You know me. I enjoy flexing. And ta-da. I'd need a little bit more of the slab variety. That'll be enough. I'm good, says the froggy man. Good. Glad to hear it. Anything interesting? Any stories to share? Darn it! Come back. I need that. Oh, well, I don't technically. I just want it. Three. That goes there. And there. I put in a chain here, 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 and here. Put lantern on each. That feels spread out enough that it's not too spammy, but also, yeah, I like that. I'm happy with it. I can now get some of these torches back. And let's get some doors. That way. I need 2 doors. Not really, it's pretty boring. Oh. Boring isn't a terrible thing though. Boring is better than, you know, when things are a struggle. That's going there. That's going there. I am going to take out, place a torch behind it because the light bleeds through. Looks nicer. The stairs are going to go up at this point. I'm sort of tempted to put a crafting table in. I shouldn't really need to in the future. Stairs. Work for now. Now, what height have I given myself? Oh, okay. I've gone for stair slabs, just the oak stairs, just the other side. Going to continue that here. The stairs start here. Obviously, these stairs start 2 blocks later. which means we have a little bit more head height, but otherwise. Three. So this would be the landing level. I'm kind of tempted to figure out the ceiling for this bit before we turn the corner. Got a little bit of stone bricks. I'm going to put this in. Just one of those jobs that I'd rather have done just to make sure it feels right. Because if this doesn't feel right up to here, I can always make it a deeper landing. There's nothing to stop this landing being flat for 10 blocks, then going off, so I'd rather just make sure. I don't know if I'm going to do much with the space that I'm going to be creating. But it felt like the right thing to do because I want to have some kind of area in here to grow trees. Having a couple of rooms off of here makes sense because it allows me to have maybe a different setup. For example, if I wanted a different setup for a 2x2 where I've got a ceiling so it doesn't go too high, or if I don't know, there's a few reasons for it. I also like the idea of having a way to go up to then dig out, but have a doorway and a balcony for these rooms, allowing me to reach higher bits of the tree. That's coming out. That's coming out. Seems about right. Throw the junk in and make some more stairs. 16's enough for now. It just gives me enough that I can place it and figure out where we're going. Now, if we have, there's level with them. This then becomes flat, as does that. Which I think I'm okay with. I'm going to use this height anyway. Just clear it, figure it out. So, landing goes across here. The first spruce stair would be there. Some lighting down so it's not too dark. I appreciate that it's even darker for you watching. It's for me. One, two, three, four, 5. Should work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. That's level with the stair. 1, 2, 3, 5. And then this would be of the stair. Yeah. Just needed to double check, make sure it made sense. This then needs to match it. Yeah. And a stair here. This would be the flooring level, which is just high enough to go over the water, which suits perfectly. Like so. Those stairs are all done. I think I would just continue with the oak in the ceiling here. That's the height to go up to. We'll do the same on this side. Obviously, it'd be nice to add a little bit of texture in by chasing out some of the blocks to be maybe mossy, some to be cracked, maybe some other materials in there, but I can do the base box and then switch it out later. Works. I almost feel tempted to do something on this wall. I don't know what I would do. Maybe some... I know what I would like to do up here. I would like to do a fish tank. Why? Because I have an axolotl that this no, I don't. That's on Truly Bedrock. I want an axolotl tank. I've always wanted one. Ever since I saw one a few weeks ago and went, ooh, I want to use this axolotl for something. That goes up. So let's dig this out the same height. Now, if I were to do a room above this bit, so this is directly above the log storage, I would probably do it the same size as that room, so I can have a window going out at the appropriate size. So we are one block down on where we need to be. This will be filled in with spruce, but I don't have the spruce currently. Do that for now. Gives me enough of a reminder that this is the height that it should be. Over this way. Okay, so with this is the floor height. If I were to put a window in here at this height, this all turns those blocks are going to be picked up by the hopper minecart. So make sure not to send the hopper minecart until those are despawned. So if this was filled in with like, grey glass, you're able to come up here and have a look. I think I like that. In a way, I wish we were a block or two further down. But I can't easily do that because, well, we haven't got that much until the ceiling for the roof below. Especially in the middle. Plus, I want to be over this hidden stream. Which I could have kept low, one block lower and moved over that way. But then that's an odd staircase. I only say to one block. I don't know if I'm okay with that. But bear with, let's put some lanterns down. So this window, go to here. Let's fill this back in for now. There's nothing to say that the middle of the room needs to be here and needs to go that far out. I could have a relatively narrow room. However, I'm kind of inclined to keep it as a 3 open door and use the same doorway system as down below. It feels right. Should be there. Big gap block. Ooh. 1, 2. Can't. Just take this little bit here out. I'll probably raise the ceiling up 1 block just to get a feel for it. I think a glass window here would look right. Just give a little bit of a view. There's also potential to step into the room and have a step going down, which would mean that we could have the window at this height instead. Which feels a lot more open. Let's place these back in. I think the 1 step down is the way to do it. Even if we have a doorway over here and then a step down here, that would be okay. These blocks need to come out anyway because there'll be a ceiling going up. It won't be stone. But let's do that. The other thing I could potentially look at is the idea of going along the sides, like a window there, but it's just like this is enough of a viewing gallery that would be kind of nice to see it. I don't know. I'm just playing with it. Realistically, if there was a 3x3 here, you'd end up with a hallway that way. That feels wrong. And it's too far of it. You could pull it to here. That's thunder. I don't like the sound of that. That is not the way. This is also not the way. I'm just gonna have a look at the thunderstorm. Hey Jasmine, there's a cat in the office. I think fire ticker's turned off. Hey, see no burning bushes. I think we're okay. Quite smooth. Monsters are nearby. Great. I want to stop the thunderstorm. But I can't. I mean, I could have a oak floor in there. It needs 2 blocks. Go have a look. Shim, welcome in. You join me as I'm pondering height. So this could definitely come down a block. Tear it out. See how it feels, and then I can do some more pokey holes. Oh. Go on. Left block. Chest down. So yeah, we could afford to go down there. An oak floor isn't terrible. Just kind of offends me to come up here and then go back down. This feels too high up, especially as the bamboo is not often going to grow this high. Whereas if we go to here, these are top slabs, these are stairs, so they'll be disappearing blocks at the moment. It slopes down, but we can just fill that back in. Let's take it out. Yeah, so the oak floor could be at this height. We've got a decent amount of height for windows. Come. Yep. I'm leaning towards the oak floor, oak ceiling becoming an oak floor that we step down to and having a lower down window. Realistically, I don't need to go up here. I have no plans for it, I just wanted to. It just feels like the right thing to do, give me more options for stuff in the area. And I like the idea of looking out the farm on this side as well. Oh yeah, I was going to deposit some of this junk. To the storage chest. Water. I can figure out my way downstairs. And I will resist pressing the button for the farm because there is still stone bricks that I do not want to pick up. Junk, 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 junk. Puzzle. Then we'll continue digging. Up. Little landing. Second set of up. This will then be where the spruce doors are. Well, spruce floor is. I will probably make a room similar to the one below. Which means... Actually, I'm not sure where if I want a door up here or whether it just stays open at the top of the stairs. And then how far in that goes. I'm not sure either. Focus on the stuff I do know, and then we'll figure out the rest. Go around. That has to come out. We have no oak on me at the moment, but that would go there. Go across. This room needs to be at least 1 block wider. Just because I don't want the wall going up flat here, I want it to go that. Same on this side. At least 1 block. Whether we have the stone brick going out that far or not, I don't know. That feels right. I think the main thing to focus on is this little landing area and how it's going to. That would be there. Whoop. Fill in the bits I do know, and we'll figure out everything else around it. Nothing complicated about it, it's just placing a couple blocks at a time, figuring out what looks right and what definitely doesn't look right. So far this looks okay. That one's visible, that one isn't. Stone brick carries on, just 1 block lower. On this wall, I didn't bring a shovel, sorry. That, as I said, I would like to put like a little aquarium here. So I'm only going to place the outside blocks, and it will just give you an idea to figure out size and scale. So the ceiling is there, which means this with our height of the window. Just want to put some axolotls in there because it adds a bit of colour. It's a bit of a feature. That looks better. This goes across. Let's place that back in. And I'm going to fill this in up here. Just because it feels like the right thing to do, even though it technically doesn't matter. Happy oak all the way across. Go grab some from downstairs. This will be spruce all the way across. That feels okay. Too claustrophobic. That'll do for now. And spruce. I already had spruce. This flooring comes out as room. Interesting. Sorry, it's dark. I will fix that shortly. And I could probably have some light coming from the tank over here. And again, I could figure out a way of just putting lanterns hanging down. Shouldn't be difficult. Especially for a man of my considerable brain. And modesty. This goes over. Like castle. And up. We just went with a lantern there and there. I think that's enough light that it looks okay. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem wrong. Also shouldn't need that one there. There's enough light in here. There's an unspawnable. And this goes up. Yeah, I think I'm okay with it. I'm not sure whether we open up immediately or we start with a 3 wide and goes to a 5 wide. But I don't need to figure that out yet. Crafting table's going here. Why? Because I want a crafting table. And it doesn't seem too wrong to have it. So I'm having one. These blocks out. Be a stair, and that would be a stair. Hold it. More stairs, please. That's in line with the top stair, so in theory, this height here should just be oak. That's okay. If this were 3 blocks deep, same as over there, went that way, is that going to this? We went here 5, then here 5. 1, 4, 5. This would be alright. 1 block too far over. I'm kind of keen to have through stairs here. Here and here. Getting me down to the right height. So at the top section here, make some more spruce. This goes across. Then work out the middle of the path and whether I need whether I can have it open or whether I need some kind of doorway. More of those, and lanterns down. That gives me my up and turn. This ceiling height wants to be all the way. Then I can decide whether we're going to have a doorway into here. If we do, the doorway would be back here. That's very much how it feels. I just place a few bits, look at it and go, yeah, I'm okay with that. Or, yeah, I need more space. So this feels too tight, so I would want to have it open up somewhat. The question is just how much. And then, do I open it up in all 4 directions or just in these 2? Start with the bits I do know. If this goes up to here, and we had the brick wall, so I feel like that would be have the opening there. Thinking it through, this were the doorways. More spruce, please. Too much stuff. So this would go up and over, down. Put a lantern there so it's not dark and spawnable. 1, 2, 3. We'd have stone brick stairs and there. I think. Yeah, that seems right. Unload my pockets. Junk, 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 junk. Not junk, but don't need that much. Dara is junk on the other hand. Up here, ceiling, thing. Stone cutter. It'll be there and there. Okay, the stone brick on top. I'm okay with this so far, I think. This becomes a little bit of a landing, but not huge. Turns into a 5x5. So let's swap this out. Yeah, more spruce. Here. Then this one here. This comes out, gets replaced with stone brick. Stone brick and my offhand makes. Yeah. The brick can go across here. There's an argument for opening it up, but I don't really want to. I think what I'm going to do is try and put a little bit of colour on the wall with maybe a painting on this bit and a painting on this bit. We've got enough space so we can potentially go for a 3x3 painting. And I can tuck some lighting behind it. Yeah, that'd be good. May even not bother with a painting on that wall, just this wall. 3x3, please. By 3, this ceiling needs to be changed out to be oak. Trying to do it carefully, not to rip out too big a hole, but my reach is to the ceiling. See? Past the ceiling. That would like pop home, get some glowstone and put something up. Glowstone or other lighting source, I suppose. Glowstone is probably the best way to go for now. I'm not going to bother taking this home. What I'm going to do is throw the stuff in here, and then if I need more of it, I can come back down to this. I want everything that's there. Oh, it's night time. Great. Hello. Just playing chicken. Nothing to be worried about. So relaxed, I'm drinking my drink. I said painting and glowstone. Such an unnecessary thing to fly back for. I just want to finish that wall so it looks right. So we do that. And a painting. Oh. Can I do a painting with any wall? Painting. Yes, I can. I wasn't sure about that. Probably tell. Glass will wait for another time. Whoop. Mostly because I'm not going to be doing that room yet. Having the beacon nearby has helped a little bit today. Keep thinking I should probably move it because I don't have a lot of digging to do around here. What do I need a beacon for? And I've been doing projects elsewhere. The beacon might help. Just quite satisfying. And Wow, I've gained 2.5 stacks of bamboo blocks while I've been here. Glowstone's going to the top of the stairs. I cannot for the life of me remember what paintings I can do that's 3x3. Like that's not the one. Owl in a oh. Nope. Nope. Puppy dog! I'm having that. Oh no. I went too far. It's light in the room and it's a puppy. Who doesn't love a puppy? Or you could do it with a tongue or just. That can come out. In theory, what I'll probably do is put the door in. Open. On this side, I'll make some more stone brick. I didn't need that much, but oh, this is a big window, but I'm quite happy with it being this big. The stone cutter, 2 stairs. That's right. There and there. This goes across. Potentially we could put the ceiling same as down below up here. We are in a narrower spot, so probably thoughts. There. And the back wall is here. Oh. Go there, there, there. This levels us with that side. Again, I feel like there should be something different in the middle. Even if it's just a window to some bamboo and something looks feng shui, like a glass window with some bamboo growing and some sand and some blowing, something like that back here. That feels right. Hang on, let me just fill up this bit. Doesn't feel centered because the floor is not flat here. But imagine this is filled in. Imagine this is filled in. If only I had the materials to fill it in. Just don't right now. Then we have window to the farm. Even put another. If I put a pressure plate here to stand on to AFK at the farm, I can AFK up here or down below. that should be relatively straightforward to hook up. Not for now. Okay, and parkour back up. I just need all the trees to grow. Get back up there. Good. Harder. Oh wow, that actually worked. I didn't think that would. No, not quite there, but not far from. Oh, viewing gallery. I like it. This feels good. I'm happy with it. Pathway is tempted. So should be. That should be there. Then that would be the window rather than. So perhaps in here we'd have something like tough brick. I don't have any tough. Something like that, just add a little bit of colour and texture to the wall, and then a smaller pond. Okay, I'm happy with that. Thank you very much for the company today. I feel like we've made progress. It's nice to be able to go live, work on a few things and go, yeah, I have an idea what to do, and just kind of potter around, get progress, and feel good about myself. It's a novel feeling. The bamboo. Oh, the bamboo is so glory. Not entirely sure how that goes there. I love just being able to see the blocks coming in. 2, 3. It's just quite satisfying going, yep, I'm doing nothing. I'm just standing here and wood's appearing. It's nice. Anyway. I'm going to find someone to wrap up and raid off to. If you would join me in the raid, that'd be very, very much appreciated. Let me have a look at whom is online. Oh. Oh. Options. Including options that aren't often on the table. Bear with. Ice and Queen's live. Let's go raid Ice and Queen. It's been a while. He hasn't had a chance to stream in ages. So if you would join me in raiding over, I would very, very much appreciate it. Let's do a /raid Ice and Queen. If you would like a raid message, I will put one in chat. You can copy and paste it. It makes me look good. Don't want to. That's fine. I don't need to look good. I naturally look good. Have you seen my monocle? Thank you again for your company. Head on over, be awesome, and have a great evening. Goodbye.